Hey everyone, welcome back to another Element Pack Pro tutorial. In this video, we'll show you how to create a custom archive page using Element Pack Theme Builder. This powerful tool lets you design and customize WordPress themes with Elementor. You can create and manage headers, footers, single posts, archive pages, WooCommerce pages, and more. Easily override your theme's default design and build a fully customized website with Elementor's drag-and-drop interface. Ready to get started? Let's jump in. When you first visit the blog page of a default WordPress website, you'll usually notice that the posts are arranged in a very plain, standard format. It's quite basic, not very attractive, and frankly, it feels outdated and uninspiring. So in this tutorial, let's take a closer look at how we can transform that default appearance into something much more engaging, modern, and user-friendly using the powerful Element Pack Theme Builder. To get started, log in to your WordPress dashboard. Once you're inside, locate the Element Pack Pro section in the menu, then click on Theme Builder to begin creating your custom design. Inside the Theme Builder interface, look towards the top left corner of the screen. You'll see a button labeled Add New Template. Click on it, and a pop-up window will appear offering several template types to choose from. The first section in this pop-up lets you define the type of template you want to build. Under Post Type, you'll see 3 available options: Single, Archive, and Date. For this particular setup, choose Archive since we're customizing the blog layout. Then go ahead and type in a name for your template so it's easy to recognize later. At the bottom of the window, you'll see 2 status options: Active and Inactive. Make sure to select Active and then hit the Create Template button to continue. This will launch the Elementor editor, where the real customization begins. Inside the editor, click the plus icon to add a new section. Choose the Flexbox layout from the options, and then select your preferred structure using the small drop-down arrow. After setting up your structure, navigate to the Advanced tab of the container and input your desired padding values to adjust spacing. Then, go to the Style tab and set the container background. This could be a solid color, gradient, or image, based on your design preference. Next, click the center plus icon again and type Advanced Heading into the widget search bar on the left panel. Once the widget appears, simply drag and drop it into your container. Under the Content tab, the first section is called Heading. To keep things visually clean, scroll down and toggle off the Advanced Heading shadow switch to remove the default background shadow text. Now, you can customize both the subheading and main heading text fields at the top. Move over to the Style tab to fine-tune the appearance of the headings. In the subheading section, you can easily change the font color, apply text shadows, add strokes, and modify typography settings. There are also options for adjusting style and advanced style for more detailed customization. Now scroll down to the main heading settings. Here you have a wide range of styling options. You can adjust the main text color, background color, border style and radius, padding and margin, box shadow, and typography. You can also modify the link hover color and toggle additional styling features through advanced style controls. After setting up the headings section, go back to the search bar and type Post Grid. Once it appears, drag the widget right below your heading section. Under the Content tab, begin with the Layout section. This is where you can choose a skin type for the Post Grid layout, define the number of columns, and adjust layout properties such as item limit, spacing between posts gap, item height, image resolution, alignment, and whether or not you want pagination enabled. Now let's move to the Query section. Here, you start by choosing the post source you want to pull content from. 2 sub-tabs appear: Include and Exclude. In the Include tab, you can manually select the specific post you want to highlight. This is especially useful when you want to showcase featured articles or specially curated content, regardless of categories or tags. In contrast, the Exclude tab gives you control over hiding posts. Even if a post meets the other filter criteria, it won't appear if it's listed in this section. This gives you complete flexibility over what content gets displayed and what stays hidden from view. Next, head over to the Style tab to enhance the appearance of the post grid. In the Item section, adjust the overlay opacity and set a custom border radius to round off the edges of each post item. You can also set the padding, margin, and box shadow to get the exact look you want. Scroll to the Title section next. Here you can choose the title color and the title hover color to improve interaction. You also have options to set the primary spacing and fully customize the typography. If needed, enable advanced style for even more design freedom. Now let's look at the Author section. Here, you can set the author color, hover color, and choose from different typography settings to match the overall design. Then move down to the Date section, where you can customize the date text color, divider color, and control typography settings specifically for the date. Finally, go to the Category section. This part has two sub-tabs, Normal and Hover. In the Normal tab, you can style the category label by adjusting its text color, background, border style, border radius, padding, margin, and spacing between elements. You also have control over typography and shadow styling. Once you're happy with all your customizations, don't forget to save your template. Then return to the archive page on your website. You'll instantly see how the once boring blog layout has been completely transformed into a clean, modern, and user-focused design, all done effortlessly using the Element Pack theme builder. Thanks for watching. If this tutorial helped you, be sure to like, share, and subscribe for more useful tips. See you in the next video.